Okay, I'll stop now. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Potted Plant Entertainment. This is still here because I didn't take it down because I'm filming all these reviews back to back. So ignore that you saw that. That was for the last review of Don't Worry, Darling. Anyways, welcome back to Potted Plant Entertainment, everybody. My name is Chris, and in case you don't know, I review movies and I rank them on a scale of 0 to 100 in increments of 5. Today, we are talking about Smile. I went to go see this opening day with my friends, and we had a really good time with this movie. I was very satisfied with this film. It's not perfect, don't get me wrong, but it's one of the better horror movies I've seen in the theater. So, let's talk about Smile. It stars Sosie Bacon, Jesse T. Usher, and Kyle Gallner, and it was directed by Parker Finn. This is his very first movie, written and directed by Parker Finn. This is his first movie, and he did a really good job for a first-time director. Smile tells the story of a psychologist who meets a woman who tells her she keeps seeing people that keep smiling at her. And then she starts smiling at her, and she commits suicide in front of her. And then after that, now she's seeing the same thing, and she doesn't know how to get rid of it. And it's really, really freaky. Smile has had great marketing. Did you guys see where they send people to football games to have people in the stands just smile? Oh, and baseball games too. I think I saw one at an MLB game. Yeah, the marketing for this movie has been great, and it was a fun movie, and I really enjoyed it. Smile was okay. I want to say this about Smile. Okay, hang on a second. Smile is the most terrifying movie I have ever seen at a movie theater. I have seen many a horror film, many a good horror film. Okay, I try to avoid, because there's a lot of really bad horror movies out there. I try not to watch those. I only saw the first Leprechaun. Don't really feel the need to watch all the sequels. I saw the first 4 Friday the 13th. I didn't like any of those. I don't want to get into more. I just, when it comes to horror movies, I'm a little bit picky. Because horror movies can be really, really bad. Or really, really gross. And really, really bad. I've still never watched The Human Centipede. And I don't want to watch The Human Centipede. That movie's gross. But Smile, I really enjoyed it. And I have seen many horror movies. But this one was one of the most terrifying ones I've ever seen. And I have never been this scared watching a movie in a movie theater before in my entire life. And our theater was packed. Okay, there was a lot of people there that were ready to watch this opening day. There was a lot of people there. Thankfully, they were all quiet and respectful. I was very scared they wouldn't be, but they were. And this was such a fun theater experience. I really had a good time with it. This movie terrified me. And I won't spoil the film, but I will tell you, I was horrified of this film. All right. In fact, so much so that during the credits of this film, it started making all these really weird noises, and we got freaked out, and we ran out the theater. Because it was really scary, dude. I grabbed my friend's arm at one point in this movie, bro. That's how scary this movie was. Okay, guys, look. I am a police officer, okay? I've seen and been in scary situations, okay? But this movie scared the piss out of me, okay? Okay, all right. So, and there was also this constant tension in the movie because you know that what she's being haunted by, it could possibly kill her at any moment. And you know that at any moment she could see somebody smiling. And so there's always this constant tension there. And it really keeps you heightened all the freaking time. It also there's a few jump scares in this movie, and they're done really well. Now, unfortunately, one of them did not work for me, and I'll talk about why. But the jump scares are not fake. They're not corny. The movie doesn't completely rely on them. They're effective and they're done really well. So kudos to them for doing jump scares right. They're done really well in this film. Their performances are amazing, especially Sosie Bacon was fantastic in this movie. The directing of this movie is really, really good. What Parker Finn did with this is he took a movie with a concept similar to Predator and American Psycho, where it could have been the corniest, most cheesy thing you ever saw, but he directs the crap out of it, and that's what makes it effective. You have it how easily a movie of people just gonna like how corny that could have been, but he pulls it off, and it's really terrifying. This movie never felt corny, ever. I never thought this movie was corny. I was really scared, okay? But that's how well he directed this film. It makes something as simple as smiling scary. Smiling is a very simple thing. It's a very, very simple concept. And he took something that simple and made this. I mean, that's impressive. It really is. I'm genuinely impressed. Like, this is the type of horror filmmaking that if I ever became a filmmaker, I would aspire to make. And the sound design is fantastic. There's a lot of really good sound effects in this film, and it's all done really, really well. Now let's get into my cons. For one thing, it's almost 2 hours, and it doesn't really need to be. It could have been a little bit shorter. It just dragged a tiny bit. Also, there's some iffy CGI, especially at the end. And also the jump scare that I was talking about that didn't work for me, it was spoiled in the trailers. It's the car one that you keep seeing in the trailers where the head goes like that. Like, I was expecting it. I was still terrified when it was about to happen, but then when it did happen, it wasn't terrifying because I knew it was going to happen. So it's just that would have been super effective on me because I was so scared that if they hadn't spoiled that in the trailer, that probably would have really hit me. But they ruined it, unfortunately. So Smile is not the most original horror movie ever made. It is not The Sixth Sense. It is not The Shining. It is not The Thing. And I'm not trying to compare it to those movies. I'm just saying it's a really effective horror movie. And I really enjoyed it. I wouldn't want to watch this movie in a basement in the dark by myself at 3 o'clock in the morning. I just think I'd pee my pants. It was really freaking scary, man. All right, the ending of this movie, I was writhing in my seat. It was insane. So I really enjoyed Smile, and I'm gonna give Smile an 85. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to Potty Play Entertainment for more. Hit the like button. Leave me reviews, suggestions, and comments down below. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Potty Play Entertainment for channel updates and bonus content. I'll be back soon with more Halloween specials. There's quite a few horror movies that I want to review. As a matter of fact, one of them I'll probably go watch right now and get started on my notes. So I might do that. So thank you guys for watching, and much love. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll stop. I'm going away.